how are you today? What? There's something missing? That's not right. All right, here we are. Hi, I hope you're doing well today. My name is Wes Johnson, and I'm going to be helping you out today doing a video. So go ahead and open up the PowerPoint, and let's split it in half. We're going to put half on the one screen, half on the other screen. I'm going to give you about 5 seconds to do that. In the meantime, I'm not going to try to sell you any Bibles or a car or anything of that nature. So go ahead and take a couple seconds. All right, great. Let's go ahead and start out on slide number 2, please. Slide number 2 talks about the condition of the business here at Staples, and as everybody may be aware, it's doing great. Everybody's buying office products online, and things are really turning up. On slide 3, please. Now, this mentions my book of business. It mentions about 9 different accounts, and without getting too much into every one of them, there's a pretty diverse group here. So I'm going to move kind of rapidly through these, and I'm going to keep it moving. Okay, on to slide 4, please. Whoa! How's my performance doing? I'd say it's doing okay. I took the accounts from $4 million to $7.5 million in the course of about 15 months. So on to the next slide, please. Slide number 5. What I do here at Staples is I liaise with Fortune 500 and Fortune 100 companies, and I contact the individual locations and make sure they're aware of all the different products that we offer. Not only office supplies, but also your break room supplies like coffee creamers, stirrers, cups, lids, straws, technology items like wireless headsets, wireless mouse, and also some furniture and facility supplies like bath tissue and such. So please move on to the next slide, please. Slide 6. Whoa, there's a problem on the rise. This problem is costing the company a lot of money because each location is worth $2,000, $4,000, maybe even $10,000. Let's move on to slide 7, please. Smile, because there is a solution. Slide 8, please. Slide 8 are some action items that we can take right now. Number 1, we can hire an expert that is trained in logistics and customer-face ordering platforms. Number 2, create a push report that goes out to the account managers and the reps every morning so it's in their inbox and they can reach out to the customers about these missing items. Number 3 is create an automated email system that lets the customer know right away what's going on. Therefore, there's no day lag, time, or wait. On to slide 9, please. Let's talk about this problem and how it works. Okay, so the customer receives a package, and in the package, they open it up, they rip into it, take the plastic off, they see everything in there, and wait a minute, there's something missing. Wait, was I charged for that? Where's it at? When am I going to have it? So they look on the list, and it's not on the package slip because it's not included, but it says back ordered. So they don't know what to do. They then realize that they didn't get the product they wanted, so they may go to another vendor. Well, this is where the problem lies because they don't think Staples has it anymore, so they move on to the next person to try and get it when that is not in fact the case. So on to the next slide, please. Is there a solution? Well, does Howdy Doody have a wooden leg? On to the next slide, please. Now this is the convergence of where the problem meets the solution. So on slide 12, we'll talk about the first solution. The first solution is to create a push report that I receive in the morning. Now the advantages to this is the fact that I'll be able to reach out to the customer, offer some comparable products, maybe a generic, something from a different manufacturer, or perhaps something from one of our wholesalers. Now, this allows me also the opportunity to cross-sell and talk to them about some more products, make sure their information is updated, and see if I can help them with anything else. The only disadvantage to this would be the fact that I would get this report the next day, so there would be a 1-day lag time. So the soonest I could get them the order would be the next day, 2 days from when their original order was. On to the next slide, please, slide 13. This is an additional solution. This is an automated email. Right when we discover the product is backordered, the customer gets the automated email right then and instructs them that the item's not available, some comparable products, and they can contact customer service or their account rep to help them find comparable solutions. Okay, on to the next slide, please, is slide 14. Now, slide 14 includes a different solution that discusses inventory. Periodic versus perpetual inventory. What we got here is a periodic inventory system that's updated on a nightly basis. The reason why is the system goes down. It needs to go down in order to have the time to refresh. It can't refresh on the fly currently. In the case that could be upgraded, well, then we'd have a perpetual inventory system and the customers would see what we truly have in real-time settings. On to the next slide, please, is slide 15. Now, this is my recommendation for what I think could be the best. So let's move to slide 16. Slide 16 says you can make a difference and I can too. Now the suggestion here is a best practice, and this is the automated email system that we discussed. What this system would allow us to do is it would allow us to contact the customer right away. Let them know that that item is missing and that they can find a comparable item. They have my phone number there, they have comparable items right on the email, and they also have customer services information so they can contact them and they can get their item. The benefit to this is they get it right away. As long as it's before 5, I say 4 just to be safe, they can get the item the next day. So there's no lag time, they're still getting the item when they need it, and the customer is not getting a missing item box, and I don't have to take this responsibility to call them in the morning. So this, I believe, is the best solution. And move on to the next slide, please. Slide 17. So how do we do it? You got to be a Rambo in pinstripes. You got to come in tough. You got to come in, take accountability, and be ready to help and ready to serve. That's how you do it. So until next time, happy selling.